Okay, ready? Oh, smells. Sup guys, it's John here from tehkseven.net and welcome to TGIF Phonage. I hope you guys had a splendid week and is all ready to have mobile news served to you with a side of sweet sour pork. Plain rice costs $1 extra. So sit tight and let's get to it. More pics of the HTC powerhouse, the HTC Incredible, have been leaked on the interweb. The Incredible is essentially the CDMA friendly version of the Nexus 1 for Verizon's network. As you see, the Incredible has a very mechanical look, with a very bright, hey look, I'm cool, red color for the internal housing and the battery. Isn't it pretty? I mean, isn't it hardcore? Specs of the Incredible include half a gigabyte of RAM, which equates to about 320 megabytes of free RAM on startup. A 1 gigahertz Snapdragon processor, which is apparently underclocked to 768 megahertz. An 8 megapixel camera, as well as HTC Sense UI running on the latest Android 2.1. Opera has just released Opera Mini for Android OS. The guys at Android Central have released a video showing us PPLs, a preview of the browser in action. Of course, you have Opera's speed dial, which is awesome, as well as tabs for browsing multiple pages. Opera Mini for Android renders mobile versions of websites perfectly, and renders desktop versions very well. Unfortunately, there is no Flash support. That's so you can't watch YouTube videos and stuff. Sorry guys. What do you think, Mr. Trent of Trent Sense?
This is good. It feels good.
Moving on to the Dell Mini 5, which is Dell's own Android-powered tablet. Apparently, the Dell Mini 5 will now be called the Streak. The Streak will be available in 4 different funky colors. I want the pink one! Android appears to have, it makes me feel pretty. Good for you. Android appears, I'm gonna put a flower sticker on it. Why are you so loud? Android appears to have partnered with Amazon to allow for the Streak to have Kindle capabilities, along with other Amazon stuff. It looks like Amazon is stepping up their game because the iPad is just around the corner. While we're on Android, Pocket Now updates us with Android OS running on the HTC Touch Pro 2. The new version appears to be pretty stable and looks very usable. Everything works from calling to SMS. You can even download and install applications from the Android marketplace. For some reason that impressed me a lot. I mean, you can just download applications. Don't judge me. The only thing that seems to be the deal breaker would be the lack of GPS support. In other news, a company called Synaptics provides us with a demo of their Fuse concept. What's cool about this device is that it takes full advantage of a bunch of different sensors. There are sensors on the side that respond to pressure, so you can squeeze the device and stuff happens! The side sensors also can be used for scrolling. Of course, you have built-in accelerometers, a multi-touch screen, and even a touch-sensitive backing like what can be found on the Motorola Backflip. Besides looking like a high-tech child's toy like something you'd expect from Leapfrog, the Fuse is actually pretty cool. Check out the 3D widgets! Ooh!
This is good. It feels good.
I agree. Video link on the side / on the bottom. Time for some totally awesome mobile game news. I totally did a shout out to Philly D right there. I just did it again! Street Fighter 4 has come to the iPhone. That's right. A Duken! Sure you can! A Black Splugen! Don't be expecting to see some Super Nintendo version here. This version has 3D graphics and is on par with what you would see on the Sony PSP. Special moves even have little cutscenes. Very cool. This game can be picked up for $9.99. A little pricey, but I guess it's worth it for Street Fighter fans. Which sort of brings me to today's question. What is the most amount of money you would pay for a mobile application or game? The most amount of money I spent for a mobile application would be I think $10 for Beehive for the iPhone. It's worth it! Please leave your answer by commenting below. Moving on from fighting to first-person shooters. Pew 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 pew! Headshot! Unreal Tournament 3 makes its way to WebOS, which runs on the Palm Pres and Palm Pixies. Pretty cool for a mobile game, but it still needs some work. And I don't think you can move the gun up or down. This game isn't out yet, but it's cool to see that developers are making progress on this one. If we check out the version for the iPhone, you will see that the graphics and gameplay are smoother. But to be fair, the guy isn't pwning any computer players on the iPhone. he's just walking around. Speaking of iPhone games, Tapulous, makers of Tap Tap Revenge, have released a special version called Kings of Leon Revenge, which is the Guitar Hero styled game exclusively featuring various Kings of Leon songs. The game will include 10 smash hits such as You Somebody and Sex on Fire. Both of those song titles sound very dirty. So if you're a Kings of Leon fan and have an iPhone, you can pick this up at the App Store for $5.99. Waiting to God a theme of the day today, we got something better! YouTuber UltimatePhoneReviews is creating a website called CodeThemed, where users will be able to make customized iPhone themes on the fly. You will be able to change any icon you want, as well as choose any wallpaper you want. The site is still in beta, but you can sign up for a chance to test it out. This episode of Phonage is brought to you by Freddie Wong!
How does it feel?
Check out his channel, guys. He makes awesome videos. Also, check out Mr. Trent of Trent Cents. Link on the bottom. New interface. 2 episodes ago, I asked, why do you think Apple is able to mimic Android applications and features, but not the other way around? Hidus667 said, even though I love Apple, this is getting out of hand. Seems they just want a monopoly in the touch-sensitive smartphones, and will do anything to keep their place as #1. Definitely agree there, and I think it's very smart from the business standpoint. I mean, there's just more money. But it sucks for users. Poetic Park Hour said, say Apple Man 3 times, and the CEO for Apple appears with an iPad for a hand, with apps leaking out of his belly to sue you. It's true, it happened to my girlfriend's sister's boyfriend's uncle's brother's mother. Alright, Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls. If you want your fan art featured on this show or on the wall, please send it to john@tehkseven.net. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Phonage. For free mobile themes, ringtones, or wallpapers, please check out tehkseven.net. For all the stuff we talked about, the original links can be found on the bottom. So different. This was John from tehkseven.net, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Praveen hands. Hadouken! Hadouken!